Hello, world. It's Dr. Carolyn Anderson. Today is day one. It's the countdown to the MEGALiFE Experience 2.0. We are so excited about what's about to take place. It's a one-day virtual event. And before I go any further, you know what? Let me just let my peoples know that I am live. I am talking tonight about infinity and what the number 8 has to do with an infinite life, about the infinity and how you can step into that wealth and that even in the midst of COVID-19 or in the midst of the uprising and the pandemic, you can step into that royal place and walk in the number infinity, infinite, which I'll talk about here. I'm going to be quick tonight because I'm going to drop it, I'm going to leave it, and then I'm going to move forward. I do have a show coming up on Sunday. It's a special edition show, the Dr. Carolyn Show with certified nutritionist, because 80% of your immune system actually starts in your belly. It's your gut. What it is that's happening in your intestines and your digestive system is what is affecting your entire being, your health, your wellness, even your finances. It's all applicable. And so we're having a global wellness moment and talking to nutritionists, destiny mavericks, as well as a clinical therapist. Myself will be talking about naturopathic medicine. That is the field in which I am studying, as well as how the mind controls everything. All right. So I'm going to share out so people know I am live, because no one knew I was going live. I didn't schedule this. I just jumped on. It's impromptu. I just wanted to share. So let me go to my messenger, let my folks know that I am live. I'm up close in person. And yeah, we're going to go from there. Okay. So all right, so it's the countdown to the MEGALiFE Experience. It is day one of 10 to the MEGALiFE Experience. We're happy about that because I was not going to have the mega this year because, of what's happening. We decided that we were just going to do it for one day after many people said to me, Dr. Carolyn, we can't wait a whole year for us to know about the 5 pillars of health, the 10 streams of income, how to map that out, how to activate that. Plus, I have this breakthrough phenomenon that I will be sharing at the MEGALiFE Experience on August 20th. It's only $20, you all. And so for $20, you're going to get to hear from Patrick Snow, from Shamika Bell, Genesis Hall, Chad Eubley, my exercise fitness guru. She's internationally known, and Sandy, and does a lot of her exercises globally, actually. I'll be sharing also, my husband Cavell is going to talk about fatherlessness and his #1 selling book, which is about the fatherless father and how that affected his marriage, affected his income, affected being a man. And there's so many people right now who are fatherless, and this can be adults, not just necessarily children. And so he's going to bring that from his perspective and how that even affected him when he was in corporate America. Sometimes you never know some of the things that's truly affecting our lives. And so I am really pumped and thrilled. I'm so serious about taking 2,020 individuals on a journey with me for the course of 1 year. And the kickoff for that journey starts on August 20th, which is the MEGALiFE Experience 2.0. But I've always had this vision and this idea of this Olympic type of event where I take individuals with me in a 1-year journey where they work on their health, their physical health. They're on a team, because I'm a track star girl. So I grew up on track and field. So I've always had the concept of running a race and how to get healthy, how to live that life in equilibrium and in balance. Because so many people, their physical health is out of control. There's so many who can't really, it's a hereditary situation. But I have a mind mapping technique that is called neurogenesis that I will be training 2,020 individuals. We're going on a journey from August 20th all the way to August 20th, 2021. And there is the opportunity to have teammates. So our individuals that are joining can have teammates, and we're going to have prizes and gold medals and crowns and cash giveaways next year, 2021, for those who are partaking of the MEGALiFE Olympic journey. And so basically it will be getting individuals together to work on the finances, to get debt free, to repair the credit, to work on that physical health. And every week we will be offering therapy, nutritionists, as well as coaching every single week to those who are a part of the journey that will be registering for the MEGALiFE Club. And so I am so excited about this, where I'm actually going to be on TV on Channel 12 this weekend at the launch of it, talking about this whole journey. And it's only for 2,020 people. Once we meet that threshold, we're going to cut it off, because that's the number that we are taking on this 1-year journey. The world will know about this. They will hear, they will know about it. Registration again is at megalife.life. Let me see if I can put it down here on the stream. So it's MEGALiFE. Okay, here we go. MEGALife.life is the registration for all this that I am talking about. And it's such a breakthrough. So I've been studying about the brain and the mind and wanting to understand how can you use, I know from a biblical spiritual perspective, how to activate healing. And I also wanted to know that if God made this natural brain of ours, and most neurologists can tell you that most adults, upon their death, die using only 15% of their brain's capacity to be able to create wealth, to be able to do ingenuity, to use it in creative ways. Only 15%. Well, I'm going to die using all 100%. I'm not taking anything well, I won't go into the grave because I'm going to be in the tomb, but that's a separate story. I'm not taking anything with me. I'm going all the way using my brain to the fullest capacity. And so I've been in groups with Mark Cuban and some other celebrities talking about this, mapping things out and how they were able to make up their mind, switch from being dirt poor to the billionaires that they are today. It is a process. And we're going to take you on that journey, on that process of neurogenesis, which is literally means Genesis is a beginning, which means neurons, creating new neurons to renew your youth like an eagle. 8 years ago, it was believed that only babies created new neurons. What are neurons? So let me break it down for you. Those are small particles or small, let's see, what's the best word I can use? It is small cells. How's that? That are in your brain that sends the signal to my mouth to speak, to open. So the brain controls the entire body, right? But yet the mind controls the brain, because the mind is where transformation takes place. The mind is not something you can see. The mind are those thoughts, it's those ideas, it's those things that you use to control your body, to control your brain. It's mind over matter. Have you heard that, right? And so this brain is this powerful being. And I have been studying this now for about 9 to 10 years. And finally, I have a breakthrough thesis, a breakthrough phenomenon, a breakthrough phenomenological study that I have done, and used some of real people, not rats, in this study to prove that you can actually change your brain. You can change your mind, and you can renew that, because that's a biblical thing as well. But you can actually do it physically by performing some of the exercises that we will be teaching to those who are a part of the MEGALiFE Club. And so we have our first member that I spoke about the MEGALiFE Club in one of my live 2 weeks ago, and she couldn't wait. She wanted to be a part of it before we even launch it and put it out there. And so what's happening? My computer is going on and off. Anyway, so she already joined. So congratulations, Carrie Ann. If you are watching me, we're so excited that you have joined the MEGALiFE Club. I had to actually send her an invoice because I don't have the actual club registration up yet. So we are going to be gathering over 2,000 individuals. Okay, here we go again. All of a sudden, ain't nothing going wrong with my computer, but here I am on this day talking about the MEGALiFE, talking about changing your brain, talking about money, and talking about renewing your youth. This is the anti-aging formula. It is you doing it yourself. God has given you all power and all creativity to create wealth, to create and to renew your youth. Everything is in here. And I have the breakthrough revelation that I will be taking individuals through. You don't need all them creams that they sell at Walmart or Walgreens. No, none of that stuff work. You see me? People think I'm my daughter's sister. You see how I look youthful and shiny and nice and my skin is pretty? You can do this, y'all. I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to teach you how the difference between cold water and warm water on your face, how that makes a huge impact and a huge difference versus the water you put in your body. You always, let me give you a quick tip. You never want to drink cold water. You are shocking your system. You're tightening up your constrictors in your intestines that constrict and break down your food. So you don't want to shock your body. So we're going to talk about all this and more at the MEGALiFE experience. We do have, again, a nutritionist who will be doing a power session. And you may not be able to join us live because some people are back into the workforce and they may not be able to take a Thursday off. It's the 20th. You can't forget that because it's MEGALiFE 20. It's MEGALiFE 2.0, one day only for $20. We're going to give you 20 tools that you can use in your toolbox, become a part of our MEGA family, and make every day good again. That's what MEGA means, making every day good again. So my breakthrough phenomenon, this has been accepted into our naturopathic and neuropathic field, and I'm pumped. I'm excited. We're going to go on this journey together. We're going to take this ride together where I will share those, but it's only for the investors who have taken the time to invest in themselves. So I'm going to talk really quick about the number 8, and I got to go. So the number 8 is the year that we are in right now in the Hebrew calendar, the biblical calendar. So it's 5780. For those of you who follow me very well, you do know that I speak on that as that's what we do. That's who I am. And so the 8 number symbol represents infinity. And mega, the word mega is actually the number 8, which means infinite. So infinite blessings, infinite wealth, infinite amazing hot steaming relationships. Infinity is what we are walking and stepping into. It's an infinite time. And so it's the beginning. For those of you who know the story about Joseph, the dreamer, the young man in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, who was despised by his brothers. And long story short, he was sold off into slavery. And then he was on a journey. He was on a life cycle from Potiphar's house to the prison season of his life. He physically was thrown into prison, and then he went and stepped into the palace. But there are some other things that transpired on his journey, but for purposes of time. So Joseph stepped into the palace. He stepped into that infinite moment of his life, that mega. When you step into the season where everything just kind of mellows out and you don't have the up and down in your life, that's when you are truly walking in wholeness and equilibrium. Your brain actually begins to cooperate differently. And that's why that young man was able to live to 110 years old. So I'm going to interject a lot of the biblical principles, a lot of natural medicine, a lot of neuropathic, because again, that's my field, and showing you how even ginger, darling, can change your life. I'm a ginger eating, drinking girl all day long. So, let me not give too much. So a couple of things. Today's day 1. We're counting down 10 days, and I'm going to do a lot of interviews, a lot of lives, a lot of TV time, a lot of press. Day 1, countdown to the MEGALiFE Experience 2.0. What is the MEGALiFE Experience? It is an event. It's virtual. It is, it's a life. It's a business. It is an entrepreneur. It is a career. It is a phenomenal experience and moment in time. See, experience plus education equals elevation. And we're giving you both. So we're going to teach you about the experiences that we've been through and where we can take you to. So for those of you who need to understand more of your nutrition and what happens after you put that food in your mouth and swallow it down, and what foods you should avoid based on your blood type. So if you don't know your blood type, if you just do me a favor and go get that checked out before the MEGALiFE 20 2.0 next week, Thursday, which is August 20th. Today's day one. We're going live all around the globe, and we are going to be sharing about food, about wellness, about leadership, about therapeutic. One of our speakers, she dropped over 100 pounds. She's going to talk about that day when she made a decision. You have to make a decision right here first in your mind, put it on paper, and then you put the plan into action to make it happen. I've never been this serious about anything in my previous life. Well, you know, my life previously, not my previous life. It's not like I was here before, or maybe I was, but I'm so serious about really, truly, you know, God said to me recently, and I didn't even know I was doing this, but he said to me, all right, I need you to stop playing small. I said, me, God, me, big time, you know, mega girl, happy pageant, you know, Kyle International Chancellor. I'm big time. And he said, I need you to stop playing small. And I said, what do you mean, Lord? He said, you have all this knowledge, all this information. You have all this wealth of and the things that you've activated in your life, how you are able to maintain you know, your mind, how you're able to go through the storms of life, you know, have kids that died and passed away, how you're able to weather the storms of life, go through the ups and downs. And you have all this. You've studied about the brain, and you know that the brain and the mind is what controls your life. It controls everything: your health, your finance, your relationships, your faith, your purpose, your balance, your equilibrium. It is what drives everything. And he was like, girl, daughter, you know all this. So stop playing small. I need you to take this to the masses. I know you have done the small groups. I know you've done the masterminds. You have your followers. You got your peeps. But he said there are many out there who need this that you are sharing. And so I'm launching out you all out into the deep, and I'm taking this globally, because I recognize that maybe some of you who are watching me, you're familiar, or so you think, with me, or you know me, and you know that, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. I've been watching and on the sidelines for a while, maybe a cheerleader or so forth. However, you don't know me because I'm a whole new person now. Whenever God challenges me with something, I snap into a whole new different realm. And so I've put on now that hat of taking authority and leadership. And he don't have to tell me something twice. So you don't have to tell me, Lord, to stop playing small. I didn't even know I was. I love my small groups, and I love coaching, you know, to the 15 or 20 people. I like my events to be around, you know, 100, 200. I've been on the 2,000, 4,000 stage. I've been in that presence before, but I never knew that there was just a greater people who are waiting, who are hungry, who are looking for a community, a tribe that they are like-minded, can connect with, that life happens. And now they've made a decision that I must take ownership and leadership of my own life. And I must run this race, and I must win it. And it is not a quick sprint. We're taking a whole year. It is a marathon. This is your life. And we're going one step at a time, one journey at a time, one full lap around the track, which is a 4x4, which is 1 mile. So we're doing it 1 year. We're going to take you on that journey and offer group therapy, coaching, counseling, nutrition, mapping, money matrix, all of these and more for pennies on the dollar. And so invest, become an investor in yourself. You are the best you when you can show up great, when you can show up in being the best you. I am going through this journey, and I always do. I always go through the journey. I'm one of those influencers who just don't tell something. I'm not like this preacher that tells you or preach to you. I go through it with you, because leadership is a behavior. It's not a title, and you lead by example. And so I'm gonna go through this journey because I had a wake-up call, you all. I stepped on that scale. Though my frame of my body may look like it's small, because I may be small, the bones, I don't know. But I carry some weight, you all, and I didn't like what I saw. So I'm going to be working on that. That's what I'm going to be working on, is my physical weight and dropping that, because financially, relationally, and by faith, I got all those down packed, master that. All right. And we're going to be teaching you those concepts. I'm going to go through this race with you. And so we can win, we can be bold and earn gold. All right. So I don't have much more time on here. So the number 8 is a number infinity. The number 8 means mega, making every day good again. And you may say, hey, Dr. Carolyn, that's not for me. I'm all good. I got this down pat. I'm debt free. I don't have any financial issues. I don't need any more money. I don't need any more strategies to be able to put it on paper that I can actually use. I got this. I got this, Dr. C. My health is good. My relationships are good. Hot, steamy. I don't have no validation issues. I don't have any esteem stuff. I don't have no playing small. Well, we all have that small playing at one moment in our lives. And if this is not for you, that's okay. Then it's just not, because I really do want people who are serious about taking ownership and leadership of their lives and saying, I'm starting over. 2021 will not catch me the same way. I'll be in the club with you, Dr. Carolyn. I'll be in the club with my other teammates, and we're going through this together. I will be doing the Dr. Carolyn show again, and we're going to be doing that every Sunday at 7. And we will be showcasing different states and different teams and different people who are on this journey with us, so we can see the progression. I just love progression. I love milestones. I like to see, I just don't want to have in next year, August, people come and show me everything that they have lost and every weight or every muscle that they have gained. Because some people, like my husband, is going to be gaining muscle. It is literally a process. It's taking the time, one day at a time, going through that. And so we're excited about what's happening in our enterprise. We want to share that with you and have you become a part of that journey with us. All right. So thank you very much. You'll be seeing my lovely face for the next 10 days, every single day, going live. It's the countdown, you all, to the Mega Life Experience. And today is day 1. So it's countdown. I have officially countdown to Mega Life Experience. All right. 2.0. Let me type it in here. 2.0. Day 1. All right. And then we'll see. So day 1, and then we will have it. So here we go. Bam. See that? Countdown. Did I spell it right? Countdown to Mega Life Experience 2.0. And today's day 1. 1 of 10. It's a 10-day countdown. And today's day 1. Tomorrow is day 2. And I hope you get a space and register at megalife.life for the Mega Life Experience 2.0. The Mega Life Experience last year was in Atlanta, Georgia, ATL, baby. It was mega. It was amazing. It was explosive. And we were planning to make this megafied. We were taking this up a notch for 2.0. However, because of the pandemic, we just want people to feel safe. So we're doing it virtually, but it's only one day. But come next year, baby, we're going all out. We'll be meeting in person, and we'll have the mix. So we'll have the celebrity stage show. We'll have the mini Shark Tank, where we'll be giving away prizes and surprises and investing in businesses that are starting up. We also have a children's and a kids forum that we'll be having at next year Mega Life Experience, because it's all a family affair. It's going to be like a mega festival. All right. So register today. Become a part of the Mega Life experience. The registration for the event is only $20 for this year, 2.0. And then we'll go big and mega in 2021. All right. So let's do this. I hope to see you. Be one of the registrants. megalife.life. Only $20. Register today. Don't delay. I'm out. Have a good night.